There we go. All right.
Alright, so what I did my speech on is learning how to play Street Fighter 4 AE 2012 effectively. And there are many different factors on learning how to play it actually decently good. And there's a whole bunch of basics involved, you know, depending if you're an old school player or you just wanted to start out and you want to be good at it. And during these times, you know, they actually hold tournaments and stuff like that for the game. And it's actually, you know, worth plenty of money and prizes and stuff like that and fame. But like the concept basics of the game itself is actually learning the combos, learning strategies, learning matchups for your characters, and so on. And there's plenty more to it to the game. In order to play the game really well, you have to first start out with the basics, which is doing certain motions with the movement of the character and learning the 6 different buttons. There's a light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, light kick, medium kick, and heavy kick. And those are the buttons on the stick to coordinate, starting from the top, you know, light, medium, heavy, and then on the bottom, light, medium, heavy kick. And in order to incorporate those, if you hit them in a certain sequence, you're able to do certain combos, which deal a lot of damage. Another good way to learn the game is in-game. There's trial modes and challenges, and you're able to learn the basics off that, which is actually a very good start. So I'll go ahead and show it to you.
Go ahead and do it. You do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. If you look on the screen, at the top left where it says Doken, it's actually a fireball. And if you hold the back button, you'll actually see the input for it, which is a down forward and then plus a punch. So when you input all these together, it shoots a fireball, which is a range projectile attack. And then there's even more trials, and you'll start learning other stuff, which is Tatsumaki Senkaku. And then you'll start actually learning the harder stuff, which is a Shoryuken, and it's a Z motion, which may look kind of confusing at first, but if you hold it forward and then you go back down and then down forward, it'll input it and it'll do an uppercut. Now, another feature about this game is there's actually special moves, and at the bottom left of the screen you see a blue meter, and it's called Super. And what that is, it's your meter to do like special attacks to do even more damage. So for this move, the input, you know, it's going to be down forward twice, plus any kind of punch. Once you input that, it does a lot of damage. And then for the last part of the game that you'll see, which is an Ultra, which is that green bar at the bottom left of your screen. Now what that is it's like a rage meter. If you get beaten on so much, it'll gradually build up. And once you do that, if you input it, you know, it'll be down forward in all 3 punches. And then after you do that, it'll show an animation, which does the most damage in the game. And then if you want to incorporate those in the combos, you know, it just takes time and practice in order to learn, you know, how to do them properly. But with the matchups in the game, like say if you're starting out, basically what you want to do is learn a character. You find somebody that you might like. Each character has their own different play styles, and in order to do that, you know, you just go through trial modes and they'll show you all the different types of moves. There's advanced moves. It'll start off from the beginning, you know, you'll learn the basic moves, and then so on, and it'll gradually get harder to where you can start learning some of the advanced combos. And once you do that, you can take your stuff, you know, play online, or you can actually go to one of the tournaments, and there's actually big tournaments every year in Las Vegas called Evolution. And what that is, it's one of the biggest fighting tournaments out there. If you go on like shoryuken.com, if you go on there, you can register. They'll show you the entries. They have tournament format rules and so on, and it's a really good experience, you know, because I've been there, and I've been there in 2005 and 6, and I've learned so much from it. And you know, you meet a whole bunch of great people, and you just even better, you know, better your gameplay by going to those.